that a lot of people are, when I talk to people, they say, we are excited about Modi. I think 2 months ago, in 3 months, in October, when I was in Europe, they were much more excited than they are now. They start to, I mean, there was a moment of, this is India's Deng Xiaoping moment, and India will now on be on a different growth path. And now I think a lot of the analysts have brought out the structural problems we face, and I think that's sort of maybe dampening the ardor, let's say.
Is it time then, do you believe, in India that we say we will let fiscal slippage happen if it is in an effort to boost growth?
I think we'll see some of that. I think the basic notion that we're going to, this year I think the government said we will hold on to we'll somehow get there. And I think that's a signal they want to send. And it may be a good signal to send in the sense that it's, the markets might be giving it a test to say, is this government really serious about its word? But then I assume that it will raise the targets. And I think politically, inflation is very costly for the government. Economically, it's pretty good for the government. They're going to be in trouble this year because inflation is so low. Inflation economically, I'm less anti-inflation than my very good friend Raghuram Rajan. I think from his point of view, he needs to do what he's doing because I think credibility is front and center of his job. He has to say that we'll abide by some set of targets, and I do think that the rupee declining is the big risk we face. So, if to that extent, he needs to negotiate a very delicate line. But I do think that there is there's going to be, just the compulsions are enormous.
Is your good friend Raghuram Rajan right in being an inflation hawk now when retail inflation is at levels of 5%? It did not spike at a seasonal basis like one was expecting it to.
To be honest, I think he's dead on right on saying that this has a small effect on investment right now. Because we've had booms when the real interest rates have been much higher than they are now.
That's right, yes.
So I just don't see that as being as a huge consequence in the short run. To be honest, I'm not hugely convinced that the interest rate is going to have a very big effect on investment.
But do you believe a 25 basis points or 50 basis points will make a difference, or will he have to go for a big rate cut?
No, he won't go for a big rate cut, and it won't make a difference. The rate cuts that are in the offing are not going to make a very big difference. I just don't think we should pin a lot of hope on the rate cut as being the driver of growth. The drivers of growth are elsewhere.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.